Okay, so if you're like me, you probably watch some SLOPTUBERs, the ones, Pegasus, Sensitive Society, the drama slop people, and if you've been watching them lately, then you know about the whole Hassan drama that's been going on for months now, and more recently, like within the past week, you probably have heard them talk about the Tectone situation where he lost his court case. Now, I want to state this here first and foremost. This isn't meant to be political. I never want to touch the fucking politics behind any of these people with a 10-foot fucking pool. It's just they're the targets of like this big drama that I want to cover and I personally want to talk about. But don't expect me to get into politics. Don't expect me to start doing a bunch of drama stuff. And it's just something I want to talk about because of the creators talking about it, not even the drama itself. But so with that said, let's get into it right now. So now, when you hear Hassan drama, what are the names that usually come to mind? First of all, there's Ethan Klein, the H3 people, and then there's Azamun Gold. Of course, there's Tectone, and then you'll hear about people like Pegasus, and you'll hear about Sensitive Society, and you'll just hear other slop tubers that really cover him and what's been going on in his like daily life. And now when you watch them, you'll hear the fucking dog situation. You'll hear about the T situation. The I don't want to say it because like, but it's like terror, or you'll hear about terror a lot and some other words that they like to use for him. And then what I really want to focus on today, more than these, are the costume situation. And like what this is, I'm gonna dive more into this. This is the only one I really want to focus on revolving around Hassan because it's the only relevant one at the moment. So, what's the costume situation? What it was 1 year on Halloween, I think it was like 2 years ago now. Hassan and QT Cinderella were the two main people in it. And QT Cinderella was going on and explaining how Hassan would thrust his penis in her face, telling her to look at it because you could see it through the costume that he was wearing. And now that was it. It was just that was a little what she said, he said kind of situation. And like Hassan never really commented on it, never really defended himself. It's mostly just what Cutie Cinderella said. And you know what people did? People ran with it. So like Sensitive Society ran with it. Pegasus ran with it. Pegasus ran with it. And like all these slop tubers would run with it and be talking about, oh, he's so disgusting for it. Why would he do that? Oh my god. Like, what a sicko. What a pervert. Ew. And people still defend this guy over this little situation. And, like, yeah, it was a pretty disgusting situation. You don't just do that, especially to, like, you don't do that to anyone. Like, that's disgusting. But people were ratting on it because, like, they're supposed to be friends. He's friends with her and her boyfriend, and he just proceeded to do this. And, like, people were fucking ragging on him for it. Like, completely trying to demolish his career over this. And, like, yeah, he should face some sort of consequences for it and everything. And, like, okay, like, I see the situation, and it's like, yeah, Kind of understandable. He shouldn't be doing that. So now I'm sure you're wondering, okay, well, that was the costume drama. What's the Tectone stuff? So what the Tectone situation is going on right now is that he was in court with his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, Pink Chu, and he lost the case. So what happened is that he has a protective order on him. So it's all the same stuff that goes with a fucking restraining order. Can't get in contact, can't be within certain feet, can't do any of this. But he also lost access to arms. So he's not allowed to own any guns. He has all the guns he's owned taken away. And he's lost access to one of our amendment rights for 10 years, which is crazy. But you know what Pegasus, Sensitive Society, and the rest are saying? Okay, I shouldn't say the rest because some people are like disavowing him. But these two main ones that everyone seems to be following for the Hassan drama are fucking going to bat for him. And I'll show you what I mean. So, one thing I will say is Pegasus did disavow him. Whatever, disavow him. So that's one good thing that he did. And something way better than what the Sensitive Society did. But the thing is that the way he covered it, he completely just swept it. So what I mean by swept it is that he was like, oh, Tectone's going to court. We got to see what's going on. I need to make content on Tectone going to court. His whole thing is just, now that these people are starting to go to court and everything, that's what he wants to focus on. Is like, I need to cover what happens in these court cases because it's like so integral to what I'm covering right now. And when we saw the outcome of Tectones, he completely just said one sentence and completely disregarded everything else. He didn't say anything, he didn't delve into the information as much as he should have because of the way he was covering all the other court cases that were going on. He would not shut up about Ethan Klein's court cases. He would not shut up about how Hassan needs to be taken to court. He would not shut up about Asmongold going to court against fucking what's his name, Mizkif. But once the person who he was rooting for lost, that was the end of it. We didn't hear another word of it. And I just think that's kind of sus. I don't like that we didn't hear him explain what happened, that he didn't give his opinion on it very much, that he didn't really cover it the way he was building up that he would cover these court cases. And that's just something that kind of got under my skin with him. But what's crazy is what Sensitive Society has been doing to go to bat for him. So he rags it just like fucking Pegasus does on Hassan, all this stuff. But when it comes to his little friend Tectone, it's all of a sudden, no, it's no criminal charges were brought against him. So like now all of a sudden we need a case. We need a criminal case to say if someone's a weird sexual predator deviant guy. Now all of a sudden when it comes to Tectone and she might be lying. And then that, and it's like, well, You didn't really care about that when people were talking about Hassan's weird actions, and like Cutie Cinderella could have been lying about Hassan and lying about that whole situation. But you didn't care about then because it was Hassan that was getting dragged under the bus. And it's just like, you can't be all for Hassan's downfall whenever something weird and like sus goes on with Hassan, and then completely just be making up these fucking lies, making up these going to bat for the dude. And I just find it completely fucking abhorrent that he was even trying to defend this stuff. It's kind of crazy. I just find it so annoying because I'll be watching this content and I'm like, okay, what's the stupid thing Hassan did now? Did he fucking um shock his dog again? Did whatever happen? And it's like I follow these people to hear like the drama going on because like I care about the fucking Twitch drama. It's where I found out about fucking the whole, what's her name? The girl that like sexually assaulted two guys on stream and was only banned for a week after that. And it's like, if you're not going to be completely honest, why should I even give you the time of day? Tell the truth, tell what happened, and don't treat people with fucking favoritism. It's so fucking annoying whenever that happens, and it makes me instantly just, you know what? Just be real with us. Just be like, hey, yeah, he's my friend, so I'm gonna try and defend him over it, and just be real about it. Like, don't try and be like, well, I'm not just, yeah, I'm not saying this because he's my friend, but like, we just shouldn't be at him the way everyone seems to be at him when they're the same way with Hassan. I just think there should be transparency. If you're gonna go after one person, go after them all like that. If someone is being a fucking weirdo, admit they're being a fucking weirdo and don't try to defend them the way you're trying to. Because it just makes you look stupid. It makes you look like you don't fucking care about your audience. You don't think they have a big enough brain to understand that, oh, I'm being lied to right now. And you're just trying to feed them fucking dog crap. When we should all know better than to trust what you're saying because you obviously show that you are just going to lie to our faces. Just whatever. I just wanted to talk about this, get it off my chest because it kind of pissed me off. Don't expect too much more drama stuff. Don't expect fucking political stuff. I just wanted to come in here and rant about a few YouTubers I used to watch and I just unsubscribed from like 2 days ago because of the situation. So, yeah, see ya. Bye bye.